I'd like to welcome you to our first press conference of the 2015 Division III Women's Basketball Championship being held this weekend at Calvin College in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is the first of four press conferences that we'll be having today, and our guests are from Montclair State University, the Red Hawks. Montclair State University, located in Montclair, New Jersey. The Red Hawks are members of the New Jersey Athletic Conference, and they bring to this Final Four weekend a record of 30 wins against 1 loss. The Red Hawks are making their 6th appearance in the Division III championship. This is their end for the 3rd straight year. They're advancing to the Final Four weekend for the very first time. Their semifinal opponent on Friday evening will be George Fox University, that game beginning at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We welcome to the press conference Coach Karen Harvey. Karen is in her 8th season at the helm of the Red Hawks, and the players with her are Janitza Aquino, senior co-captain from Kearney, New Jersey, Melissa Toby, senior co-captain from Elizabeth, New Jersey, and Sage Bennett, a sophomore from Sicklerville, New Jersey. We'll begin by asking Coach Harvey to make some opening comments, and then from there we'll go to questions from those of you in the audience. Thank you, Coach.
First, I just want to say thanks. We're obviously overwhelmed and excited and overjoyed, and it's really great to be here. Calvin and the NCAA have both been an amazing host so far, and you know, it's been a great experience. This has been a goal of ours, probably for the 8 years that I've been in the program, but most especially for this past year. And I couldn't be more proud of my team and my coaching staff and how hard they've worked to get to this point. We set a goal last spring when we lost in the Elite Eight game that we were going to get to this Final Four, and the players worked really hard in the offseason, really hard since October 15th, and they keep finding a way. And it seemed like, especially in that last weekend, that they just wouldn't be denied. And so I know how hard that they've worked and how hard everyone has put in, and how much support we received from our university and our president, our vice president, our athletic director, and all the staff, and all the well wishes that we got. So we're really excited to be here, and this has been a great experience so far.
Thank you. We'll open the floor to questions and ask Gordon to make the first question. Give the first question.
Hey guys, hi again, Jim. It's good to see you again. Can you talk a little bit about how the team is different this year compared to last year? I'm especially interested in Melissa, what it's like to play with your sister.
Well, we've been saying in our interviews lately that the biggest difference is our team chemistry. We've always been a close-knit group, but this year it just feels different. We all get along, and we're all on the same page, and I think that's really important. We knew what our goals were, and everyone was very focused and determined to get here, and we didn't let anything get in our way. And especially playing with my sister Kate, it's been really special, and I couldn't have imagined closing out my senior year a different way. I mean, this is amazing.
Greg Barker with the Holland side. Just looking at the matchup, the defensive pressure, they ran about turnover margin, steals, great things for them. So what's the game plan there for combating that style?
Yeah, absolutely. George Fox plays tremendous defense, and they're lanky, they're long, and they put a lot of pressure on. So it's going to be really important for us to take care of the ball. We've seen some of that pressure throughout our season. A couple teams in our conference really pressure. And then in the NCAA tournament, we faced a really tough Stevenson team that pressured, and we didn't take care of the ball as well as we would have liked to. And I think we learned a lot from that. We've been tweaking a few things here and there, but we're going to need to take care of the ball, and we're going to need to keep attacking and not let their style of play sort of dictate how we want to play.
More questions? You guys played, I think, both Willamette and Lewis and Clark to start the season. Did you guys go out there and play them, or did you play them in Jersey?
No, we played at Lewis and Clark.
Okay. I know that's a long time ago, but it's almost 25 games ago or whatever it was. Because they're in the same conference as George Fox, particularly Lewis and Clark, was competitive. Have you gone back to that this week and looked at the tape of those teams, or is it so long ago, so different teams, not relevant?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we sort of got a little bit lucky with that planning. You know, we've played teams. We know that there's different styles of basketball throughout the country, and when I sat down with my assistant to plan this year, I said, you know, we've played Midwest teams, we've played East Coast teams. We should probably get out and play some West Coast teams. So, you know, it was sometimes you just get lucky, and I think that, you know, we can draw on that experience, and obviously that conference is extremely tough, and so I think that will help us a little bit.
Talking about last year, I mean, how much of a motivation for everybody in the off season was that just the driving goal the whole time? Every time you don't want to do one more rep, was that the thought process of hey, we want to get to the Final Four, got to put in the work?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, once we lost in the Elite Eight last year, it was definitely tough, but it kind of just motivated us to go further this year. You know, for Toby and I, our sophomore year going into the Sweet 16, last year to Elite Eight, you know, it's almost like it was meant to be, you know, going into the Final Four. But like she said before, you know, during the spring, we all just had, you know, a certain mindset that this was going to be our main goal to make it here. You know, and the group of girls that we have this year have not worked, you know, harder than they have, you know, and they've all were determined to, you know, not only give Toby and I a great senior year, but, you know, for them, for the newcomers, for everyone, you know, everyone just worked really hard. And, you know, the Elite Eight game last year definitely motivated us to, you know, go further this year. And, you know, we're just very happy to be here.
I feel like with the group of girls that we have, everybody is on the same page, like they said, very focused. Everybody has the same goals. And last year, losing in the Elite Eight, this was our main goal to get to the Final Four, and now we're just going to go as far as we can go.
I have just one last question. Melissa, you've been great. You've been an All-American for us. Janet's been great. Sage, you've made a lot of big plays going on the tournament. I think you had a game-winning shot against Stevenson. You had the rebound and the free throws to put it away against Bowdoin. What's different for you this year? And then I'll ask Coach Harvey the same question.
Well, this year, I feel like I'm learning new stuff every game, every practice, every day. I feel like my teammates are helping me get better, and they're continuing to coach me as well as the coaching staff, and I'm getting a lot of support from everyone.
Yeah, I think, you know, Sage has always had the talent and the ability, and I think she's starting to get really, really comfortable. I mean, she got a lot of minutes in last year as a freshman, and I think it's really starting to pay off now. And she just, you know, she has a way about her. She's very, very coachable, not only from the coaching staff, but from her teammates. You know, she listens to everything. She takes it in. And, you know, she plays within herself. And we ask a lot from her. You know, she's defending typically the best post defender or the best post player on the other team. We're asking her to rebound, you know, and then, you know, just for fun, just make the game-winning shot, you know. So, you know, I think we're all really, really proud of Sage. It's part of the reason that we wanted to bring her to this press conference, too, with us, because, you know, to see her growth as a sophomore, and she's starting to have a voice amongst the team, and, you know, she's a great example of the future, too, with Montclair State.
Coach Harvey, can you just talk a little bit about what it's like to come back home? You're from Battle Creek, and I, as an SID, am starting to find out how many Montclair State connections are here in the state, such as University of Michigan women's basketball coach Kim Barnes-Rico is a Montclair State women's basketball alum. Talk about the well wishes and the connections and what it's like to come back here and people supporting you.
Yes, it's been tremendous. I read the article on D3 Hoops this morning that one of the writers did it. It was a really great article. I was actually crying this morning thinking about it. It means a lot to me. You know, I haven't been back, but I went to, you know, I graduated from Aquinas right down the road, so this is a very familiar area, and the outpouring of support from my friends that I haven't spoke to in forever, and my, you know, my two best friends from high school will be here tomorrow, and my college coach that gave me a student assistant position is Linda Nash, is still the head coach at Aquinas, and she texts me. So it's been really great, and it means a great deal to me to be back in the state of Michigan, and to be able to bring my team with me is pretty incredible for me.
Coach Harvey and players, thank you very much. We wish you the best, and this concludes our press conference. Reminding you that Montclair State will play George Fox tomorrow night, 7:30. Thank you.